Well, good evening to everyone. Thank you, President Evans, for such a kind introduction. And let me say first and foremost that without any question, my prayers are with South Carolina State University for financial success and for peace and for the position of significance that you currently hold. From my days on County Council, Mr. President, through my days in the State House, I have been a supporter of South Carolina State, and as your United States Senator, I will continue to be a supporter of South Carolina State University. Now to the parents, I know that today is a day of joy and happiness. It is a joyful day because you get to see your kids graduating from college. How many of you parents would say, thank God for that? Hallelujah. All right. And it is also a very happy day. It is a happy day because, as you know, and you've been thinking about it, as your kids graduate, it almost feels like a raise. And that brings a tear to your eyes. Now let me speak to the graduates themselves. Graduates, please take just a moment to look around. Look to your left, look to your right. Hear the voices screaming your name out there. All the people. I don't think they heard me. I don't think they heard me. I said, all the people screaming your names out there today. That's what I thought I heard. Yep. I'd be happy to. I would be happy to. Now that we try to restore a little order, because I'd be excited myself if I were sitting in the stands, and I would be even more excited if I was sitting in the seats. But if I was sitting in the seats getting ready to get my degree, I would ask the speaker to do just a few things. Give me a little pieces of the puzzle and then go sit down and shut up. I knew it, so let me just get on and give you my 3 pieces to the life puzzle. The first piece I think is applicable to all of us is simply failure is not final if you refuse to quit. I want to say that one more time because I think it is absolutely, unequivocally important to emphasize the simple fact that failure is not final if you refuse to quit. I was thinking back during President Evans' introduction of how I basically flunked out of high school as a freshman. I remember those days, growing up in a single-parent household, struggling, hopelessly drifting in the wrong direction. I failed world geography. I think I'm the only United States senator to ever fail civics, a study of politics. And then I went to the United States Senate and realized I had plenty of company. I figured it takes a little time to get that one. And then I also failed Spanish and English. Now, when you fail Spanish and English, they don't call you bilingual. They call you ignorant because you can't speak in any language. That's where I found my unhappy self. But I had 2 blessings, a mentor who believed in me in a way that I did not, and a mother who believed that all things were truly possible with faith in God and the power of a switch. Amen. Now, a switch is a Southern apparatus of encouragement. It was applied from my belt to my ankles as often as necessary. And I thank God that because of the strength of my mother, literally and figuratively, I finished high school on time, went to college, and continued on the journey of life. I believe that the best days of this class, the class of 2015, is ahead of you. That the things that you will do for this country and this world has not been imagined before. I believe that the cure to cancer may be sitting in the seats in front of me. I believe that the next technological discovery can be found in the hearts and in the minds of the students who are getting ready to work in the workforce. I believe in you. I believe in you. The second piece to the puzzle is simply, if you want to stand out in life, stand up for someone who cannot stand up for themselves. If you want to stand out in life, stand up for someone who cannot stand up for themselves. And one classic example of this is a friend of mine, a couple named Molly and George Green. They owned a very successful engineering company called General Engineering Labs. They spent a lot of years making profit, and then they started traveling the world, and through their travels they discovered that many of the challenges and many of the sicknesses in Africa comes from the fact that clean water is simply hard to find. So they sold their business and decided to go full time into the mission of providing clean water in Africa. And over the last several years, they have provided millions of gallons of water all over the continent in the poorest areas of Africa. I met last week a young lady. She's about 15 years old, and she was diagnosed with brain cancer that impacted or affected her optical nerves, and she is now legally blind at 14 or 15 years old. But she decided that she would dedicate the rest of her life to serving kids like her. And so she started a prom for kids with cancer. She has decided not to sit on the sidelines, but to be engaged in life, in changing lives for other people. My third piece to the life puzzle is simply to hold on to your dreams. I hope and I pray that you have dreams consistent with Ephesians 3:20 and 21, that God is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that you think of. And if you hold on to God's unshaken hand, all things, I said all things are possible for you where you sit. It is possible for you to change the world. I am standing here as a living example that even a knucklehead from North Charleston, South Kakalaki, with a praying grandmama and a praying mama, can see a dream come true. One of my dreams, and I will tell you that there are several dreamers who had to first taste defeat before they experienced the most amazing taste of success and freedom. I think of Walt Disney. Anyone heard of Walt Disney? Well, Walt Disney was fired from his first job because he simply was not creative enough. I know we've heard of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey was fired from a local TV station because she was simply not fit for TV. And some people have written off South Carolina State University. But I'm here to tell you that the best is yet to come. I look around at all the graduates sitting in front of me, and I know that the best is yet to come. This is the universe that has graduated more general officers in our military, African-American general officers in our military, 19 United States military generals than perhaps any other school of its size. You see, the best is yet to come. I'll close because my dreams have taken me all over the world, and I have been working on my singing lessons because my ultimate dream is to sing in front of thousands of people and hear the roar and the applause as I mesmerize folks with my singing voice. And back in 1983, when I was graduating from high school, the song that has stuck with me for the last 32 years is a song called Hold On to Your Dreams by a group called Ouija. Y'all too young to know Ouija, but maybe somebody out there don't know Ouija either. Anyways, I'll go back to y'all. All right, will you go ahead and start the music, President? Oh, he said he forgot the music. How you gonna forget the music? Never mind, I'm gonna just sing it a cappella. Will y'all just help me out here? Thank you very much. Hold on to your dreams. Believe. Y'all don't know good music. I'm just gonna tell you the words. I'm gonna just tell you the words. The song simply says, hold on to your dreams. Believe in love, and let love be the light to show you the way. Because life is going to be hard, and sometimes it's even going to feel unfair, except for those who really care, who are there rain and shine, sharing your dreams, your heart, and your mind. Congratulations.